Hello gamers, the FPS genre is arguably the most played type of game in the world, and free-to-play games have become a massive part of modern gaming. On this list, we're looking at games whose central mechanic is first-person shooting. Whether you're looking for something like a battle royale to test your nerve or fancy yourself behind the controls of a tank, we've got a little something for everyone that won't cost a thing. So without wasting any time, let's dive into the list. Number 10. Iron Sight. Honestly, it's a super fun game. It's free to play and not pay to win. It's like Call of Duty Black Ops 2, but if it was in a pre-alpha. This game got good graphics, very good sounds, weapon customization is huge, a lot of game modes to play, and most of them are actually good. Shooting experience is pretty good once you reach a higher level, queue times vary with game mode, but on the most played, it's pretty fast, also still has an okay player base. The only problem is hackers that spoil some games. Otherwise I think this game is extremely underrated. Number 9. PlanetSide 2. This game is so unique, so wonderful, so unforgiving, and it's hard as hell to learn. PlanetSide 2 is one of the greatest free-to-play game that has ever released. You fight a futuristic war on an alien planet amongst 4 factions who each are different from one another. The game lets you control epic vehicles and equip them with weapons. There are several classes, each offering many different play styles. The issue with the game is since its release it has barely changed, little has been done to set the server issues right, and don't get me started on the huge amount of guns that you can acquire that are all practically the same. But it is easily one of the best MMO-FPS games available. Especially if you have friends you can play with. Number 8. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Counter-Strike Global Offensive, known popularly by its acronym CSGO, is a multiplayer first-person shooter that became free-to-play in 2018 alongside its Battle Royale mode, Danger Zone. The standard CSGO ranked mode pits 2 teams against each other in a bid to defend or attack bomb sites. It's one of the largest games in the esports scene, but if you want to just play it at home, defuse some bombs, rescue some hostages, then this one's for you. The problem right now with the free version of the game is, after the June 2021 update, non-prime status free accounts no longer earns XP, ranks, skill groups, item drops, participate in ranked matches or prime status through playtime, and have lots of hackers. Number 7. Splitgate. I can describe this game as Quake, Halo 5, and Portal had a baby. The arena combat feels very nice, silky, and fluid. I'd go as far as to say maybe even a little more fluid than Quake Champions, just because of how fast everything is in this game. The movement feels similar to Halo 5, as well as the style of the environments, weaponry, and armor. The portal function feels zippy, smooth, and is overall enjoyable because it adds a large amount of flair to this arena shooter, and it feels really, really good. The game is genuinely fun to play. I can say that this game was crafted masterfully, with good maps, wonderful and beautiful environments, and static mechanics that bring fun for hours. Number 6. Apex Legends. Apex Legends thundered into our lives in 2019 and quickly established itself as one of the best battle royale games out there. It's a bit different from its competitors since it focuses on the game's weaponry and its legendary characters, who all have unique abilities. Plus, with Titanfall influences, the game has some incredibly movement mechanics from flying to zip lining to slide jumping, and a ping system that revolutionized non-verbal communication in online games. This is, without a doubt, one of the best free shooting games out there right now. Number 5. Valorant. Riot Games' attempt to take CSGO's competitive FPS crown. It's like a mix of Valve's twitchy shooter and Overwatch's over-the-top heroes. It is, at its heart, still a tactical FPS in which positioning is king, and you die in one headshot, but every class has flashy skills and abilities that can turn the course of a round. Some of them let you leap high in the air, others ping enemy positions, while ultimate abilities can damage enemies through walls and clear out entire areas. I would say Valorant is a solid tactical FPS with distinct abilities at a balanced state. If you want to play a new plant and defuse game mode with a twist, take Valorant with you. Number 4. Halo Infinite. Halo's celebrated multiplayer returns, reimagined and free to play. Seasonal updates evolve the experience over time with unique events, new modes and maps, and community-focused content. To start, I feel it is important to say that I have played a lot of Halo over at least a decade. I have played every main title in the franchise as well as most spin-offs. This is the first multiplayer that 343 Industries have released that actually feels good to play. Every map is amazing, game is still new and needs to tweak a few things, but this is the game everyone has needed for a while now. 2021 had a lot of failed launches, but this game just saved 2021, beside lack of customization and the greedy battle pass. Number 3. PUBG Battlegrounds. After 4 years of its release, the game is finally free to play on PC. PUBG is the game that spawned the Battle Royale craze. Technically, it wasn't the first Battle Royale game, but it popularized the staples of the genre we all recognize: randomized gear spread out on a big map, a starting plane from which players parachute, and an ever-shrinking play zone. A lot has changed since it first came out, and now it's more polished, with a variety of maps that cater to all play styles. On the biggest maps, you might go long stretches without seeing another player, and it's that pacing and the lethality of the realistic bullet physics that set PUBG apart from the crowd. You can play with a squad of friends, but it's always those nail-biting, stealthy solo moments that stick with me. Number 2. Destiny 2. Even though many avid gamers see Destiny 2 as a game-as-a-service type of deal, this FPS is so much more than just that. It brings all the best things about online shooters with top-class combat encounters and immensely believable and realistic gun mechanics. Advanced graphics and intense storytelling will make you play Destiny 2 for hours at a time, and you can rest assured about that. World-class game mechanics, stunning visuals, fantastic maps, tons of items, and player versus player mode are just some of the things that await you. Number 1. Call of Duty Warzone. The best battle royale. For a year, 3 games had a stranglehold on the genre: Fortnite, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds and Apex Legends. But Warzone has blown it wide open by twisting every element of battle royale into something that feels fresh, but still familiar, exciting, but accessible. This is the best battle royals out there today. Splendid graphics, smooth gameplay and an abnormally large, and still expanding, collection of weapons are just some of the reasons why I fell in love with this game. Furthermore, it is not pay to win. Warzone is a balanced game that rarely encourages the spending of Call of Duty points and always asks if you are sure you want to complete the purchase. By the way, this game is very big, so unless you have a really good PC or console with a lot of space, you might want to delete some other games that you no longer enjoy. That's all for today. Thanks for watching the video. And if you find the video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.